Oh, finally. Finally, I have time to make a video. I've had company over, or I've had people over, and then I've been gone so much. There's been so much stuff going on recently too. I'm sorry. I'm not making any excuses though. I just kind of didn't really have an opportunity to record, and I could have always, I guess, had an opportunity. I could have told people to get, or the people to get out of our room and stuff, but I never did that. So I've just been totally gone. But there's been so much shit that's been happening, from that awesome John Wick movie coming out, John Wick Chapter 2, that I've already seen twice, and it's only been out 3 days. Well, today's the third day this is being recorded. Voice crack. This is being recorded on the 12th. The movie came out the 10th. That movie's fucking fantastic. I'm like a huge John Wick fan. But there's also been all other kinds of stuff, like some dude down by the end of our road actually got pulled over. I don't even know what, but like there ended up being like a shit ton of cop cars and stuff, and it was on my Snapchat. That was funny. To also a lady actually hitting her door against my car like really hard, and now I have a police report going on and everything like that. I'm gonna get into that into this video. But yeah, sorry though that I kind of disappeared for what, almost 2 weeks. I don't like doing that. I really like uploading once a day, or at least once every other day. I'm very good at it, but when I have like people over that I don't normally have, or that I haven't normally had over before, like for example like a girlfriend or something like that, you know, it's very difficult to do videos and stuff. Like I'm very self-conscious. Yeah, there's just been a whole lot of stuff that's been happening. First off, I'll just kind of get into the whole news about a whole dude getting pulled over right in front of our house. Actually, it wasn't really technically in front of our house. We have like a dirt road or whatever, but at the end of the dirt road near like our road, this dude got pulled over. I was actually driving home from work, and I'll have footage, I'll show it right here. Pretty much, I was driving home from work, and this guy, okay, so I'm trying to think of a way to kind of explain it, but pretty much I'm driving down the road that I live on, and like the street, there's like another like intersection like near my house, and this guy turned right onto it, and as soon as he turned right, there was another car that was behind him that turned right at the same time, and I was wondering why he was riding his ass. And it was dark out, it was like 9 o'clock at night, so I couldn't really tell like what the car looked like, but all of a sudden I just see like police lights just light up, and I just started fucking laughing. I was like, oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry. And immediately I fucking had to Snapchat. I like went down, or I pulled up into my road, and then I like got out and like took recording of it and everything. I thought it was funny because originally it was just one cop car, right? And then like a few minutes later, next you know, there's another cop car, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell did this guy do? And then all of a sudden, instead of there being just two cop cars, all of a sudden a tow truck shows up. So I'm like, oh fuck, he's getting towed too, damn. And then after the tow truck came, I actually was I was actually leaving my house. I was going uptown, and I saw another cop car come in the direction of like the whole incident, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell did this guy do? So that was pretty interesting. I don't even remember when that happened. That probably happened like a week or two ago. What else? Oh yeah, the whole car accident. So basically what happened was I was working one morning, right, and I was working an 8-hour shift. In my first half, my girlfriend was actually was with me. She was just chilling or whatever, waiting for me to take her back home, or back to my house, so she could just chill there for the rest of my shift. It was like 10 in the morning, and my girlfriend was sitting in the passenger seat, and this lady in her like big, like, it was a gray Ford Escape. She parked right next to my car, and my car was up front. Now I've learned the lesson. I've never parked my car up front again, because I think there's just too many dickheads up there. I'll just have to walk farther down to my car whenever I'm on break or stuff, but I'm gonna park all the way down there. But pretty much, she got out of her car, but instead of like, you know how normal people, when they get out of their car, you know, they're very self-conscious about hitting the other person's car, right? Because that's damages and you can get sued for it, and you like insurance and all that crap. But she opened up her door, instead of going very slow and stuff and like making sure she doesn't hit the car, she just slams open her door, and it hits my car, and my whole car, well, I'm going off of what my girlfriend told me, but basically the whole car shook, and both of these people made contact, my girlfriend and the driver, this lady. She was like in her late 40s, early 50s, but basically they both made eye contact, and the lady still, all she did was she closed the door and went inside. She didn't like go and confront her and be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. She just looked at her and then left and went back into the store, and I actually like got a glimpse of her. Yeah, so she told me about that. Luckily I like looked at my phone while I was working at that time to see these messages, and like, so I told her like to get the license plate and all that stuff, take a picture of the scratch, and then I told her to confront her and like to let her know that she did it and stuff. So basically when she came out, or I let my girlfriend know like a minute or two before she like left the door that she was coming out, and this is where it gets ridiculous. But pretty much the lady comes out, and my girlfriend says, hey, you do realize you hit my boyfriend's car, right? And she just says, no, I didn't. And my girlfriend says, yeah, you did. You shook the car and you slammed open the door, and it hit his car, and it shook, and we looked at each other, and nothing, or you didn't do anything about it. You just went inside. And she said, oh, well, I didn't mean to. And then my girlfriend said, well, we do have your license plate, and we do see the scratches right here, and we're gonna definitely tell the police about it. And she was like, all right, you have my license plate, do whatever you want. And then she just left. So I don't have any insurance. We didn't swap any insurance or anything like that. And I do have a police report though. I did talk to the police. It's not even a big deal though, honestly, because I mean, it didn't dent the car. Like, I would have been annoyed if, like, my car was dented. Like, the body didn't look nice. The paint on my car isn't that great. It's all scratched up anyways. More or less, I'm just trying to see if I can get money out of it, because, like, I mean, you damaged my fucking car. Or, like, damaged the paint a little bit. And not a little bit, that was actually quite a big scratch. I'll probably show an image. Yeah, so that happened, and what other thing I was wanting to talk about was John Wick. I'm an absolute fan. I actually, let me grab it. I couldn't help myself. I'm gonna start collecting DVDs now, or at least these movies, but I have John Wick 1 right here. I watched it again today. I've watched this movie like 6 times now, and I never do that with movies. Everyone that knows me in person knows that I'm like not a movie person, and I hate movies because I find them like kind of boring. That's not true anymore. I found a movie that I absolutely love. On the first day, I watched the first release of the movie John Wick Chapter 2, and I fucking loved it. I was in love immediately. Like, it was like great. It added to the first story and everything like that, but it made more sense of like what was going on in the John Wick universe, and I gotta wait 3 more years for the 3rd chapter if they do come out with one. But I'm very excited if they do come out with another one, and as soon as this one comes out on Blu-ray DVD, I'm definitely gonna buy it. I'm absolutely in love. So I watched it the first showing, and then I watched it the next day with friends. Like, I went with my girlfriend the first day, and then the second day I went with like 7 friends. Yep, I loved it. And what I'm starting to enjoy and like appreciate about movies is like, if you really appreciate a movie, the more and more you watch it, like the more and more kind of like, I guess things make sense, but also you get to see, you kind of understand more of what's going on, and you see more. Like, I've seen John Wick like 5 times, and I never realized at the beginning. For those of you that haven't seen, this isn't like a spoiler or anything, but basically there's like a car he drives at one point where he needs another car. It shows like the car in the cutscene before he like goes to talk to him and stuff, and I didn't even realize. I thought like he just randomly gave him a car, but just little things like that you kind of realize the more and more you watch movies, and I really enjoy that. I thought that was really cool. And plus, this Blu-ray copy gave me the opportunity. I got a code and I got it on iTunes, but basically now I have the movie on my phone, so whenever I want to, if I'm on a plane or something and I really want something to watch without using internet and stuff, I have the movie to watch, which is pretty nice. I want to do that with other movies especially. That'll be very exciting to be able to use that one day. But overall though, I've been having quite a interesting couple weeks, but again though, I am sorry that I kind of disappeared for a little bit, but I am back and everything should be hopefully back to normal. Oh, and I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.